You might be wondering why I'm holding this measuring tape. Well, we started measuring our cargo areas here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to dive in, not waste your guys' time. If you got something for us to film, email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. And a special shout out and a thanks to Reliable GMC, Buick, and Cadillac here at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this beautiful 2025 Cadillac Escalade in the premium luxury trim, topped off with a touring package. Now let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, the powertrain that you get in the 2025 Cadillac Escalade is the 6.2 liter Ecotec V8 paired together with the 10-speed automatic transmission, pushing 420 horsepower with 460 pounds-feet of torque. Now, MPG on this exact unit, 14 city, 18 highway, they're pretty much all doing that with the 6.2 liter Ecotec V8. The ESV, this is the stretched version, okay? So this is the one that comes in around 15 inches longer than the regular Cadillac Escalade. This actually gets a gallon gas tank size of 28 gallons instead of the 24 gallons, okay? So keep that in mind. It does come with four-wheel drive. And I'm going to mention to you guys what the touring package brings you. Front end. We got the premium luxury front end. We got you're going to see that on the grille with the chrome and the high gloss black in this design. We have some more chrome going around, as well as LED front headlights on that vertical plane, along with the daytime running lights and the hazards. We have the squinted new 2025 front end with a refreshed bumper fascia. This is completely different from the 2024. Over to the lower end, we have high gloss black on the lower grille, bumper sensors going across, and more chrome, finishing off that low side of that front end in that high gloss. Shooting over to the passenger side, over to the wheel area. One thing that the touring package does brings you, it is exclusive on top of the premium luxury trim, is the adaptive air ride suspension. So keep that in mind. Continuing with the premium luxury rims, the tire itself is a Bridgestone Alenza all-season tire at a 275/50/22. And as you guys can see, kind of a chrome, or I would say more of a flat aluminum look. Over to the side mirror, integrated blinker lighting, blind spot assist, 360 panoramic camera, automatic foldable, and you do have the high gloss black trim on this as well. Another thing that the touring package does bring you, okay, is going to be the running boards that pop out. That's an electric running board that is added with the touring package, as well as the electric opening doors and the soft closing, okay? So you get two things on the door, soft closing as well as the electric assisted open and the running boards, all right? Now, handles are illuminated as well as touch sensitive, smart access, keyless fob entry. We got chrome going around the windows because of the premium luxury trim, high gloss black in between the windows. Moving over, Cadillac emblem here in the quarter panel area. Come over to the ESV part. Now, this is where you're going to see the main difference is the 15 inches add-on. The wheelbase is going to come in a bit longer. The normal wheelbase on the short Escalades is 121 inches, but the ESV comes in at 134 inches, which makes it about 13 inches longer, okay? Keep that in mind as well. As you guys can see, this glass is elongated, so it does look a whole lot longer. A lot of people do tell me that they are harder to drive. I've spoken to people that have owned these over the short ones, and that's something for food for thought. When you're parking these things, they are going to be a little bit harder, but you are getting the extra cargo, I have to say. Up top here in the rear, spoiler, integrated brake light with the wiper under that spoiler. A privacy glass back here that opens up, and I do find the tall people only using this feature because the shorter people will not have the height to reach over this tank. Cadillac emblem, 360 panoramic camera here in the back for the backup camera, and also a live feed rear view mirror. 600 over to the right, Escalade over to the left, bumper sensors going across, high gloss black trim on that lower end with the towing cover, and it's about 8,000 pounds of towing capacity on the 6.2 liter V8. A full-size spare tire under the vehicle with a single exhaust tip on each side, giving you 2 exhaust tips total on the back. Now we're going to go ahead and press the Cadillac emblem. It's going to open up the tailgate, which opens us up to the cargo. Now let's talk some cargo. With the second and third row seat up, we're getting 42 cubic feet of space. Drop the third row, you're getting 94 cubic feet of space. Drop the second and third row, you're getting a max cubic feet of space of 143 cubic feet of space. Over to the right of the cargo, we have an electric control unit here to drop the second and the third row. as you guys can see, the 60% are on the left, and we'll drop the left-hand side of that as well. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so this is what the full cargo capacity looks like. Let's go ahead and measure. Behind that third row seat, over to the plastic paneling is about 33 to 34 inches, 2 feet, 10 inches. Width, you're getting about 50 inches, so 4 feet, 2 inches. Over to the second row. Let's say you just want to use over to the second row. Let's say you have those 2 seats up and you just are using the cargo with the third row seats down. You're getting about 64 inches, which is 5 feet, 4 inches. And depending on where your front seat is, let's go ahead and show you. 102 inches, which is 8 feet, 6 inches. So you can fit some 2x4s back here if you're building a house. Just make sure you cover your carpets. We have some more cargo area and an inverter here for an air fryer if you want to cook some zucchini. On the left-hand side, we have an AKG premium sound system subwoofer. Now let's go ahead and head over to the interior after we're done talking about the powertrain, exterior, and cargo. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk interior of the premium luxury. Starting with the door sill plate, I know we have the sticker on there, but you get the Escalade door sill plate. Over to the seating surfaces in the black leather with the perforation. Does come heated, ventilated with electric controls. You also have the AKG sound system integrated into the headrest. In front of that passenger seat, what do we get? Well, something that's pretty cool. You don't have a handle here on the 2025s anymore on the glove compartment, so you got to open it up from a touch-sensitive icon. Other than that, HDMI port with a USB-C plug-in down here for that entertainment screen. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video as well. It does say Escalade. If I tap it, it does turn on. You get the YouTube Kids, YouTube Hulu, and the HDMI with controlling that, the settings icon. AKG on the right and on the left of this super long screen here. That is 3 screens in one. Brings us over to the infotainment screen. We left the Google Maps open so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the apps. So what your apps looks like, built-in Alexa, we have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in here. You could go ahead and swipe right. Very responsive, touch sensitive, very nice and consumer friendly. I do find myself using this rotary knob a little bit more to control that screen. We can go ahead and split the screen with the content on the right and the navigation on the left. Go back home. And wanted to show you guys real quick what the camera system looks like. There it goes. You could also change the angles, the sides, and go back to standard. All right. Now let's go back to home, exit that. Dropping down, we have the air vents and the sleek design kind of hidden into the dashboard. Another screen here, so we're getting nothing but screens. A lot of people would argue they don't like that. They want their hard buttons back. But dual zone climate control. Ways to control that climate, as you guys can see, is touch sensitive. Up top, you get the defrosters. You get those 2 extra arrows here to control way more, like your heads-up display, your glove box, your windows, your cameras, high beams, and more than that. All right, so click that back. Dropping down, we got a little control unit bar here as well as you control your seats. That's what it looks like. Look at that interface, great interface. Control the airflow. Look at that screen and the quality of that picture. Come over here. This is the way you're going to control your headlights now and your taillights. So no more hard buttons for your taillights, okay? Keep that in mind. You're going to control more here as well. Lighting bar or lighting button there as well. And your camera. Rotary knob, 3 buttons here to turn that vent on and off. Engine on-off button and auto hold with your hazards. Removable tray, center console area, 12-volt outlet, USB-C plug-in, and a USB-A plug-in. You also get 2 more USB-C plug-ins to the right and the left behind that screen, kind of hidden and tucked away. Now we come over to the top. Electric controlled visor for that tilt slide panoramic glass. In front, we got a cabin camera right here to see if Jennifer is beating up on Jimmy. Continue forward, you're going to control those units here with these buttons. And then further forward, we have a frameless rearview mirror with the live feed, as I mentioned to you guys on that second camera. Over to the driver cockpit display screen, we could go ahead and mess around with the theme with these arrows here. We can go ahead and put the gauge, we can put the Google Maps on it, and look how big and nice that screen is. And you could get more themes as well as mess with your heads-up display too. You get the Super Cruise, as you can tell on your steering wheel here, and the sensor here. Controls for your media and your phone and voice controls on the right. On the left-hand side, you get the Super Cruise Control heated steering wheel crash warnings. Paddle shifters behind the leather steering wheel for the 10-speed automatic transmission. A shift lever there for the parking reverse neutral drive. And a lever here for your windshield wipers. Signal lights as well. Further left, let's go ahead and open up the door, get some lights. You got some buttons going on here with the four-wheel drive control system, your modes, as well as your trailer brake and parking brake. Let's go ahead and press the mode button. And you'll see the modes change there. The Tour, Sport, Off-Road, Tow Haul, My Mode, and go back over to the Sport. All right, let's go ahead and go back into the Tour mode. Now over to the door panel. We get a kind of a dual level door panel with the high gloss black. Now it's going to be a little bit high maintenance, keeping this high gloss black clean. Memory seating and a cup holder down there. Now that we're done with the front side, let's shoot over to the second and third row seating. Now to put things into perspective for you guys, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so there is more than enough room with regards to the leg clearance. And if I have this backrest completely up, my hair is slightly touching that top liner. Now I do have the option of dropping this back down a little bit, and you're getting more clearance. So take that into consideration, everyone, for your tall passengers back here. Get the armrests on the seats. The seats do look the same coming in from the front over to the back in the perforation. These seats do come heated as well on the second row. Ways to control these seats is a lever here in the front to move the seat forward and back, a lever here for the backrest and to bunny hop this seat, as well as an electric button here to drop this backrest and to bunny hop this seat forward. What do we see in front of these seats? Hard backs on the front seats with the pocket on each side in between those two front seats. Tri-zone climate control with your heated seats here in the hard buttons, as well as your cup holders, USB-C plugins, and another inverter. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the third row. Now, no perforation back here. So they did simplify the third row. I like to mention that because some models like the AT4s or the Denali Ultimates don't simplify the third row passenger seating. They keep the same design from the front all the way over to the back. On the right-hand side, left-hand side, USB ports with cup holders and your little cubby room. A lot of room back here too, honestly, I must say. So you're not feeling claustrophobic back here. We do see like a lot of the European SUVs, they do feel super tight, or the Japanese ones. But here on the American apartments on four wheels, you do not feel squished back here, okay? Very comfortable. Now, up top, we get the air vents for your animals and your third row passengers, getting some air, and reading lights up top. Now, everyone, this vehicle is coming in with that touring package at around $112,000, give and take. Here's the MSRP sticker, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, and drop those stickers. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Hopefully this video helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless.